Rapping is defined as musical form of vocal delivery that incorporates rhyme, rhythmic speech, and street vernacular, which is performed or channeled in a variety of ways with musical accompaniment. There are many great rappers out there, but there are a select few who are considered the greatest, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Yes, so today we are going to be talking about the top 5 greatest rappers, and who better to tell you about this topic than me? I know you're all super excited. Now there are so many rappers in the world, and I can only list 5. So if I don't list your favorite artist, then don't get angry. There's always a possibility of the top 5 greatest rappers of all time part 2. You never know. And with that in mind, let me know who your favorite rapper is down in the comments. Alright, let's get started on a list of the top 5 greatest rappers of all time. Starting off our list at number 5, Eminem. Eminem was born Marshall Bruce Mathers III. Now some of you might not agree with Eminem being on this list, but he broke into this industry in such a big way. He made a name for himself. At first everyone thought he was a joke and other artists had no respect for him, but against all the doubt he was able to prove himself. Eminem is one of the few rappers who broke into the mainstream. This was thanks to his raps about murder, rape, and drug abuse. In his career, he had sold over 300 million records. Rolling Stones has also ranked him 83rd on its list of 100 greatest artists of all time. He's also had 10 #1 albums on the Billboard 200, so yeah, he's done pretty well for himself. In at number 4, Tupac. Tupac was born Lisanne Parish Crooks, and he first started rapping in Baltimore, and he went by the name MC New York. In his career, he had sold over 75 million records worldwide, and he's been referred to as one of the greatest music artists of all time, according to many popular publications such as the Rolling Stones. Sadly, Tupac left this world before his time. He was only 25 years old when he was assassinated in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas back in September of 1996. After he was cremated, members of the Outlaws mixed some of his ashes with marijuana and they smoked it. In our number 3 spot, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was born Sean Corey Carter. As you know, he has quite the colorful past, but when it comes to music, he doesn't disappoint. Jay-Z has been producing music for over 19 years. That's quite a long time to stay relevant in this industry. It's also known fact that Jay-Z recites all of his lyrics in his head. He doesn't actually write any of them down. Back in 2003, Jay-Z shocked the hip-hop world by releasing the Black Album, and said it would be his final solo record before he retired. He wanted to retire because he became bored with the lack of competition. But then in 2006, he was back and he released the album Kingdom Come. Jay-Z may have had a rough beginning in life, but he managed to overcome his troubled past and turned himself into a successful rapper and businessman. He's even discovered a lot of great talents in the industry today. Kanye West, for example. According to Forbes, Jay-Z is worth $500 million. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. In our number 2 spot, Nas. Nas was born Nazir bin Olu Dara Jones. His debut album was Illmatic, which was released in 1994. It's considered to be one of the best rap albums of all time, and he himself is considered one of the best rappers of all time. Still, over 20 years later, this record is widely seen as the best hip-hop album ever. Since the first album release, he has released 8 multi-platinum and platinum albums consecutively, and he's sold more than 25 million records across the globe. He is also an entrepreneur and owns a sneaker store, a magazine publishing, and his own record label. He even has the credit of defeating the one and only Jay-Z in the best rap war of all time. Coming in at number 1 spot, Notorious B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. was born Christopher George Latour Wallace, and is constantly ranked as one of the best rappers of all time. Notorious B.I.G. left this earth far too early. He was killed at the age of 24 by a drive-by shooting in LA on March 9, 1997, and still to this day, no one knows who did it, although there is a lot of speculation. Before his untimely death, he sold 17 million units worldwide, over the 4 albums he released. His first album, Ready to Die, which was released in 1994, is according to critics one of the best rap albums of all time. This album was also number 15 on the Billboard Top 200 and number 3 on the Billboard Top R&B and Hip Hop albums. Well, there you have it. That's a list of the top 5 greatest rappers of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.